good basketball heads? It's your boy Crush. So Charles Barkley thinks the Warriors are done. He thinks they're old and the dynasty's over. And I'm going to agree with him. They're old, they had their run, but all good things must come to an end. Stephen Curry could average 30 points per game. It doesn't matter. Klay Thompson, he's not the same. Andrew Wiggins fell off a cliff. I don't know what happened to him. Draymond Green is busy fighting people, he want to be a wrestler. And they're old. It's not the same team. They had a great run. They should have kept KD and traded Draymond instead. They probably would have won more championships. I mean, they did win one more, but who knows? They probably would have won 2 more, 3 more if they had KD. He was perfect for the system, but Draymond Green called him the B. He left town. They're just old. That's just a fact of the matter. All good things must come to an end. I know people think, we have Stephen Curry. We're good. We could keep winning forever and ever. It don't work like that. Unfortunately, Father Time don't work like that. You get older eventually. It's a part of life. Stephen Curry is old. Draymond Green is old. Klay Thompson is old. They might not be 38 or something, but regardless, they're old. Stephen Curry is about to be 36. Klay Thompson is about to be 34. Draymond Green is about to be 34 or 35. They're old. Andrew Wiggins, I don't know what happened to him. He had that great season. They won the championship. He was a big part of why they won. He could have possibly won the MVP. So Andrew Wiggins was great in the playoff and the finals. They won the chip. And he hasn't been the same ever since. I don't know what happened. The man regressed so bad, it's crazy. Everybody's thinking, okay, this is Andrew Wiggins. He's finally here. He's about to ascend. We're all looking forward to his ascension. And instead, the man just regressed. And it's like, man, I don't know what happened. And I got to agree with Charles, man. It's over. I've been saying this for a while now, a good 2 seasons now. After they won their 4th championship, I said it was over. And I stood on that. Fast forward 2 seasons later, they're struggling. Stephen Curry's playing out of his mind, and it don't matter. It doesn't matter. They're still getting beat by everybody. They're losing games. They're now in the play-in, and it's a wrap. The Warriors, the dynasty is over. It's time to put a fork in it. They need to start focusing on the future. Start rebuilding, Obviously, keep Stephen Curry. Do what you got to do with Klay Thompson. Do what you got to do with Draymond Green. And start the rebuilding process. Can they still be contenders? Of course, but they're going to need some trades and pieces, man. They could still compete, but the team is going to need an overhaul. If they want to keep Draymond and Steph, and even Klay, they're going to need to do a major overhaul to bring in some new players and pieces, man. Because this current roster, this current team, they're not winning anything. It's just the fact of the matter. We got to keep it real, man. I know everybody's harping on the fact they're champions, which they are. They have championship pedigree, which they do. But at some point, reality is reality. We got to stop lying to ourselves. Oh, we know Stephen Curry, don't count them out. If you said that 2 seasons ago, 3, 4 seasons ago, okay. But at this point in time, they're not going anywhere. I'm sorry. They're old. The same situation is going on with LeBron and the Lakers. They're old. It's just the fact of the matter. And I agree with Charles Barkley. They aren't contenders anymore. And that's just the fact of the matter. I know Warrior fans might be in denial. They don't want to believe the obvious. Don't lie to yourself, man. You got to be honest with yourself. This team is not going anywhere. Stephen Curry can't save you. I'm sorry. It takes more than one player to win a championship. You need a team. So even if Stephen Curry's out here balling out of his mind, it doesn't matter. They're not a good team. They had their run. Andrew Wiggins is on vacation somewhere. I don't know what happened to him. He was a monster in the playoff. They won the championship. And I don't know what happened to Andrew Wiggins. What happened to him? The man went from being a very good defender, a good player in general. And now it's like, where is Andrew Wiggins? I don't know what happened to him. I thought he would have been on the ascension, getting better and better. But instead, the man has regressed. And Draymond Green, his mind is into fighting, being a wrestler. He want to be a wrestler. After Draymond retires from basketball, the NBA, he might join the WWE to be a wrestler because he want to fight people, knock them out, clothesline, whatever. And Klay Thompson, he's just not the same. He's older and, the injuries, all the surgeries. He's just not the same player. He's inconsistent and you can't rely on him. So the Warriors, they are cooked. I agree with Charles Barkley. They're cooked. So this is what Charles Barkley had to say. One thing I know about old people, they just get older. Facts. They don't get better. Sports are a young people's game. And Klay Thompson, as much as I love Klay, he's past his prime. Facts. Same thing with Draymond Green. I agree. That's why they're going to be streaky. And Steph Curry usually could cover it up, but he can't anymore because he's starting to wear down. And I agree. Steph is wearing down. That's a part of getting older. Steph is about to be 36. How long can this man carry this team and drag these dudes? At some point, your body's going to break down. Even though he's not a physical player who's taking a lot of contact, like he's not a player who's constantly attacking the rim like LeBron. But either way, all that running around, bumping off screens, eventually your body wears down. And Stephen Curry is about to be 36. He's in the twilight of his prime, the last back end of his prime. He's still there, but slightly. So it's over. It's been over ever since they won the championship. And we just got to keep it real, man. Stop living in the past. They have been great. They had a great run, a dynasty. They won 4 chips. They have done a lot as a franchise. One of the best franchises in modern day basketball. Give them their props. But at some point, you got to call it for what it is. The Warriors are cooked. They're old, man. They're done. Charles Barkley also said that the Warriors should have given Kuminga extra minutes, extended minutes, and I agree. You should develop your young talent. Give him more minutes so he could develop. As a team ages, you want to develop a few young pieces, right? So you should give them minutes and develop the guy. So, I agree with Charles there. You want to develop Kuminga, give him a chance to flourish. I still think they'll make the playoff, possibly the play-in. I mean, things could turn around, but they are a bottom seed right now. The Warriors are a bottom seed, meaning 7, 8, 9, 10. They are a playing team right now, and I don't see it getting any better. So, more than likely, they'll be in the play-in, 7, 8, 9, 10 seed, one of those slots. They're going to have to go through the play-in more than likely to get into the playoff. It's tough, man, but it is what it is. Same way the Lakers are struggling. The Lakers have a better team than the Warriors, but they are also struggling. It's tough in the West this year, man. It's tough. And teams that you thought would have been, in the top ranking, top of the West, they're at the bottom. It's a new age, man. It's a new day. Stephen Curry's doing all he can. He's frustrated. And who wouldn't be? The man is out here balling out of his mind, and it's pointless, to no avail, because his team is old, they're not good enough, and they're unable to maintain the level of consistency that they once had. They're inconsistent. The whole team is inconsistent, beyond Stephen Curry. He's the only one, who's actually consistent, trying to drag this team into the playoff. But they can't maintain that same level of consistency like previous years because they're older. They're not the same team, and they're just not good. They just lost to the Nuggets last night. They have lost 4 out of 5 games. In the last 5 games, they lost 4 of them. So they're on a downward spiral, man. And it's just, I don't know, what can you do? They're just not a good team. The glory days are over. The glory days are over. Stephen Curry alone can't drag him to the playoff. He needs help. He's going to need some kind of help. As great as he is, he can't do it by himself. This NBA season, Stephen Curry, he's averaging 27.7 points, 4.3 rebounds, 4.6 assists, 0.8 steals, and 0.4 blocks per game this season. So as you can see, his numbers are great. He has great numbers, but it don't matter because it's a team sport. And if your team is not good or they can't carry their own weight, you're going to lose. It doesn't matter if one man is going crazy. Not in today's NBA. You need a team. And Klay Thompson, he's old, all the injuries. He's not the same player. He's inconsistent. You can't rely on him. So Steph is out here on an island by himself. And it's unfortunate, man. But it's time they start thinking about the future. At some point, you got to start thinking about tomorrow. But we're going to see what happens moving forward, man. Can the Warriors make it into the playoff? Can they turn this thing around in the second half of the season? We're going to see what happens. But as always, I'll holla. As always, we just talking basketball. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share. Holla at your boy.
It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about the game. I'ma say it. It's all about the game.